Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kawhi Leonard.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in at the one. And for the Clippers, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Johnson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bamba in at the center, locking down the middle. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Johnson against Tatum. Off on the layup. As the Clippers ball, this game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. We've got two MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
They're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. Here is Harden. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's Leonard. A rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Tatum no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Johnson, the pass to Pop. Back to Johnson. Pass to Bamba. Pocket six. That one falls, coming up Johnson's feet. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Right the pass to Tatum. A three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 5.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Leonard the pass to Johnson. Releases. Green for 2 points. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets out, can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Brown. And the loss to the Warriors the other night definitely was not himself. Yep, that one goes.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense.
Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
So it's Boston now, after the miss from Johnson. And here's Tatum for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics. Clippers trail by 4. Harden outside. Pass to Johnson. Harden with a screen on Tatum. Johnson. Good, that's another bucket.
That ties him for the 4th most points in a single season.
An extended scoring tear for him, for sure. We're witnessing one of the greatest offensive years we've ever seen.
Yeah, and guess what? It could get better. He's now just 8 points short of NBA's 1987 year, and fastest finish in league history.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Five to shoot. Here's Tatum. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Johnson. And they call an illegal screen. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Boston. They're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top three.
And when I look at the Clippers, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Now here's Tatum. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple. Just get him the ball and get out of the way.
Johnson against Tatum. Shoots a fader. Yet another bucket.
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the fourth highest scoring season of all time.
And there are only two other names on the top 5 list, Jordan and Chamberlain. To say he's joining NBA royalty is that be a bit of an understatement.
And it's White missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Brown. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Porzingis can't hit. Clippers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Harden the pass to Bamba. And here is Johnson. Over Tatum. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Boston again missing.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Celtics trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brown with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. On the wing, Johnson. Light covering. Just 5 to shoot. Nice fadeaway to get over the top. 13 points for Johnson.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Outside Tatum. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. And yep, another basket.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into 3rd place for most points in a season. Amazing.
And can you believe he has passed Michael Jordan for 3rd most points in a season? It's rare you could ever see his nearness get passed on any list.
And here is Johnson. For Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Johnson dishes to Bamba. Johnson outside. Leonard sets a screen for Johnson. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston trailing. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
For the Clippers, Jones checked in for Leonard, and Kevin Porter subbed in for Norman Powell. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. White with it. 17 points for him last game against the Golden State Warriors.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
And here is Johnson following Jaylen Brown's 3. Outside, White. Johnson with the block. Outside, Porter over Brown. The kick out to Porter and taken away by Brown. Pass to White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, dude, I
don't
know about that.
Impressive has his rise been.
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
And that one falls for White. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any
Those
franchise
two
in the
huge
NBA, and
together.
multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward. Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every
Yeah,
season.
timeout for that.
Team to be taken lightly.
Look at the hue, man.
Shams, we thank you for the report.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And the timeout called here.
Richard's
by
darker than Tatum.
Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Celtics. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Clippers, number 1.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Here's Johnson. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Walker the pass to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown.
Jeez.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they've come out with a takeover position approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Johnson's shot is off.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating
Bruh.
to make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Bulls was huge. He scored an incredible number of points and a triple-double for all that effort. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's me. With the shot. Again, the miss by Johnson. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. On the wing, Brown. There's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Brown. Johnson kicks to Jones. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown.
First team. Celtics substitution.
He's back in the game.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter.
What?
Tatum against Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now, here's Tatum. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Tatum. Shot from the top of the key. Horford with the rebound. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Down low. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Walker. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Now Johnson. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. The kick out to Porter. Back to Johnson. Over Tatum. Johnson. Good. Johnson's got 21.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game finish. Tatum's shot is off. Clippers trail by 4. Johnson outside. Over Tatum. Shot by Johnson, no good.
It's too high.
Outside Tatum. Here's Tillman. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he sinks the second. Johnson surveying the floor. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Absolutely dialed in from the outlet so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum in the front court, alongside Horford. Then it's Walker, and it's Tillman in at the center.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball.
Bro, there's a lot of room.
Here's Johnson, again Los Angeles.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Here's Hauser. Scoreless thus far. Outside Walker. There's the pick. And the 3-ball is good.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Johnson.
No.
Clippers moving the ball around. Johnson against Tatum. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 4. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That's short off the rim.
Well, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Johnson. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
That's 6 pins straight off the mid-range.
Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State. Horford with the screen on down. with a pass to Walker. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Johnson, that's for 2. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Walker, bounce pass. Johnson against Tatum. Over Johnson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Porter. Back to Johnson. For 3. Good. A nice assist from Porter. 32 points for Johnson.
All night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Walker. He's got 5 in the corner. Tatum with him. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. They seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple of MVPs, you look back, they've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Now here is Horford. After the miss from Johnson. Pass to Hauser. For 10. In the basket by Hauser. And now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Tatum. Shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense for the lack thereof. 2 breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Leonard, he's checked in for Jones. Then for the Celtics, Porzingis comes in for Tony. And it's Pritchard in for Walker. He's checked in for Duncan. Tatum kicks to Horford. Boston again missing. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Johnson. Tatum. Johnson finds Bamba. It's good.
Yes, he's useful.
Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. Fires for 3. Again, missed by Horford.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. You have to stay aggressive and try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
It doesn't matter.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Tatum from 3.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Johnson, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Johnson's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat-out torture.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Glad they're still together.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Outside, Horford. And here's Tatum for three. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at Johnson. The third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there was anyone who wouldn't cast that vote his way.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King. Power with a screen on Tatum. Turn around Jay. Johnson. Good. Johnson's got 38 points.
And they work the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Tatum with it. 26 points for him. Tatum.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Clippers trail by 8. Here's Johnson. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
White against Powell. And here's Tatum for 3. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Man's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Al Horford is checked in for Jason Tatum. Celtics leading by 6. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. They are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
And good that time.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Horford. Brown feeling it. Pocket foot. Fires the 3. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator this far. Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's Brown. Runs it go with the 3. Shoots him with the ball. And he gets it back. Back to Brown. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Brown's got 15.
This is going to be
First triple in the second period, third of the game.
Brown against Johnson. Brown. That misses off the back. Boston leading by 5. 1:44 left now here in the second. To the inside. And shot by Brown.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Batum sets the screen for Johnson. Shoots over Brown, and the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 44.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Brown kicks to Horford.
I'm going going to have to get busy. I mean, busy.
5 on the clock. There's Brown with the 3. It's holding by Los Angeles. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Feeds away. It's holding by Porzingis. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Clippers trail by 5. Johnson, that's for 2. Here's
My guy.
and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the
No
line.
be in paint when I go in paint. I know you were there, but that guy will block you.
Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
That free throw, no good. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Bones Highland. And the second free throw, good.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the shot goes
No
in.
way.
Porzingis.
How many times have we seen the possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick.
No way.
Now White. Here's Porzingis.
He traveled.
No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. Celtics out in front. They're up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Los Angeles Clippers.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, fewer jumpers, more driving to the hoop, more touches down low.
Cooking up some shit. Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about all-star voting.
Right around this time, I'll find out who my teammates were.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Clippers trail by 7. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Johnson's got 46 points.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Here's Brown. Porzingis feeling it out of it.
Sheesh.
He's guarded by Johnson.
Yeah, but the hand in the face is critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
The 3 from Tatum. It's holding by Los Angeles. Johnson against Tatum. Johnson's shot is off. Celtics leading by 5. There's the triple. And Bamba pulls it down.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Leonard with a screen on Tatum. Johnson. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Tatum. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
He's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the three-point shot. Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here, just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone
trail by 5.
Go, Mo, go!
Shot from 12. Johnson's shot is off.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only
Malding!
one for the first 5.
Malding!
Bamba picks him up and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh!
We're talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the
Oh!
Supermax.
Oh, Malding.
5-year extension
I'm
in
Malding.
2023. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
I'm like hornswoggled right now.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason, or adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Pritchard pitches to Porzingis.
Sheet! Sheet!
Again,
That's
the
out.
It has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Leonard with a screen on Tatum. Johnson finds Leonard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside, White. And here's Tatum for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
No way!
Surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Pritchard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 in the shot clock. Shoots over Johnson.
His fucking putting on his players ridiculous.
And with his scoring-wise, just 1 of 7 from the field.
Bamba setting the pick for Johnson.
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside, Porzingis. Tatum against Johnson. Puts the move on.
It's disgusting.
On the way in. Tatum's got 34 points. Tatum. Johnson, that's for 2. Hits it again.
He's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. Brown outside. This one for 3. That's good.
You gotta be kidding me, dude.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit.
Is Kawhi not on him?
That's how good he is.
With a screen on Tatum. Johnson, that's for 2. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game. Get that bucket in no time at all. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Here's Johnson. Rebound Boston. Brown's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Tatum gets to Brown. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard.
You can tell on that triple. It's going to fall.
That's in. The Celtic Warriors go down to just 6 points in the bucket from Johnson.
Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
Outside Tatum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. In McCoy Powell with it. Back to Johnson. Leonard sends a screen for Johnson. Got it from 16 feet. Johnson's got 56 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Can't get that one. Good team by Johnson. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles.
What the?
There's Bamba. A 10 coming off the assist from Johnson. Bamba's got 8 points.
Boy, it's just normal to see now, right? 7-footers like Bamba making threes as this lead changed over what?
Brown outside.
No, no, no.
Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. To Porzingis.
They're gonna call foul. All right, all right, all right.
And on the arena for the Clippers, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are up their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the first for the Celtics. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants him in here to get things straightened out with his team.
I don't think it's very good, bro. I haven't came out of the game.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann's checked in for Norman Powell. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for James Harden. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. Johnson for 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 7th rebound tonight. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason reached in so many different ways.
Here's Johnson. And again, no good by the Clippers. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Brown.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam camera. Corner pass to Johnson.
Bruh, no way it's all fast.
Donnie's jump.
Turn this around, kid.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Springer. From about 16, it's running by Los Angeles. Bamba's got rebound 12 already in the game. On the floor for Boston. Tatum in the front court, alongside Horford. And it's Hauser in at the shooting guard. Pass to Springer. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Tatum.
I need to let him go for a second.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because Porzingis 3 is not the answer.
Doris recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Tatum shot is off. Clippers trail by 4. On the wing, Johnson.
And one.
Sensational.
And he now owns the record for career 60-point games.
Some people already consider him the best ever to release him out. This will continue to fuel that conversation. timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Celtics making the switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Powell with the steal.
Tonight he's been so smart handling the ball. Credit Norman Powell for the defensive play that sets up that fast break opportunity.
The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Tatum against Johnson. Pass to Pritchard.
What are you doing, Hard? What in the fuck, bro?
Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
What is the thinking? What?
Boy, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Over Tatum. Johnson can't hit.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Tatum gets it inside.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer. Johnson.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Celtics leading by 5. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Here's the 3.
Not even setting a screen, he's just standing in the way.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Johnson down low. Bamba passes to Johnson. That one falls.
3 consecutive field goals come right at the rim. The D had better start.
Here's Hauser. Outside Tatum. Horford with the screen on Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts. Tatum's got 43 points.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum pick and roll action. Beautiful.
Johnson down low. Guarded by Tatum. And Tatum the Celtic lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Johnson.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Pritchard. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum's shot is off.
And one.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up.
I think it's also important to mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's Tatum. Johnson with the block.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch. But this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road. And I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
Outside, Horford. To the wing on the left. The Celtics taking the ball around now. Brown inside the line. No good, unable to win this run. Now here's Johnson. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Harden. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Johnson with some nice D.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And there it is for him.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But not now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they just lost some time without a
You
And the
are kidding
Clippers
me,
cut down to
man.
1 on the bucket from Porzingis.
You guys got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
Tatum against Johnson. Over Tatum. Johnson, no good. Justin on 2 of 5 on 3.
Might as well shove me into a whale and foul me so hard.
Tatum shot is off.
Come on.
But I love the
Come on.
determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Pelota.
Johnson outside. Over Tatum. Johnson can't get it to go. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the
It's
Celtics.
all late.
And T is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. White is checked in for the Celtics. Tatum against Johnson. Pass to Pritchard. Brown outside. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Johnson. And he uses the pass on the lane.
And that is such that nod from his teammate after that.
So it's the Celtics now. Outside Tatum. Tatum slipped by the
Over low Bamba? It's nuts.
Strength of Jason Tatum is
Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened?
knock him off his path. That is nice.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the net.
It's White on the lane. Pass to Tatum to tie it up. And Bamba pulls it down.
Oh, I thought he was gonna do something.
Brown
Why would I think that?
again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Gray protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
It doesn't matter if he's going to be dribbles at the ball.
Johnson against Tatum. Johnson drives it up. Shot clock at 5. Leonard the pass to Johnson. Over Tatum. Johnson can't hit.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Over to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Guarded by Harden. Height the pass to Porzingis. And thrown in by Los Angeles.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop it. That's never an easy task.
Chicken, bacon, onions, jalapenos.
Johnson outside.
So what are you gonna get this time? Order Domino's $9.99 best in butters before it's gone.
And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's to Porzingis. And they're on
Here's the veil. Fucking ad is so loud.
Go check out our song So Far So
No, I just fucking checked it out. Dog shit and loud.
financial relief to residents who need urgent help in building their lives. Your donation puts checks directly into the hands of those who have lost everything. Every dollar counts. Support your neighbors with a donation today. Tap the banner to learn more.
Aaron!
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
This is about the game right here. About to kill shot him.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offense end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. There's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
No good on the second free throw.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is
Esteban Julio Ricardo de la Rosa Ramirez.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you love to see this from your team every single night.
Bucket off the crossover. Brown's got 36. Island against Walker. Thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Good Barbie.
Oh, no.
Give me a,
Oh.
give me a,